Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this matchup goes.
And it looks like
And
we're
they're
underway.
underway.
All right, so the first thing that you'll probably see these runners do is do something called space jump first. There's a dash that you can do off of the bottom right part of this ship, and it can get you over to this item in alcove immediately. In vanilla, it's the space jump boot, so that's why we call it space jump first. And Nanocite walking off the ship, but gets it. AWP gets it as well. He had too much speed.
Yeah.
And just an energy tank in alcove. I think that's the first time we've. That's the first time it hasn't been something like useful, immediately useful. I mean,
Yeah, whether it be missiles or a progression item.
mm-hmm.
Oh, AWP having trouble with the
Yeah, having trouble with the
swag
stash.
dashes.
These dashes he's doing save. That's still a little loud. Ow.
Oh, it's really loud.
So Nanosite going to Chozo, he doesn't really have much choice in the matter. There's bombs behind the ship.
Yeah.
So really the only choice Nanosite has is just to go over to Hive Totem, get some missiles, and probably at this point probably come back for Morph Ball, because I don't think there's any reason he wouldn't check the item behind the ship. Still a little loud on Nanosite's audio, but we're getting it fixed. We're getting it taken care of. That seems to be at a good level now.
Right. Did we get a peek at what was in Rune Nursery from Nanocite's game?
I don't think we did. I couldn't get a glimpse of it anyway. I don't think he took a peek.
Yeah, I don't think he turned around.
And we have a missile at Hive Totem. Pretty standard if don't
Given
find an
that
item with that.
bombs are at landing
Yeah.
site, this is probably more ball. Oh,
And there's an
oh
energy
no.
tank behind Hive Totem. Okay. Do we have a
Interesting.
vanilla Morph Ball seed?
Um, I'd say it's more likely we find it in Transport Tunnel B or at Artifact Temple.
Yeah. I mean, those are both still possibilities, but I guess I'm hoping for it to be a little less painful on our runners in terms of backtracking. We have a grapple beam right here.
Oh, so we could be looking at Root Cave here.
We could. We would need to find X-ray for that to be in logic, though. Oh, actually, they would also need to get Space Jump, too. They won't be able to climb Root Cave without it. That or Morph Ball bombs, but...
The presence of Grapple Beam does open up certain possibilities for later.
It does, yeah. I think that's a missile up there behind Vault.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Nanocite's gonna go check Rune Shrine here.
Yep.
You know, Warp Ball is a possibility. It's not.
Doesn't look like it is. Okay, so really the only other option is either to check Transport Tunnel on the way back to Talon Overworld and then head over to Artifact Temple, which is not a bad idea because you'll be able to get your hints on the way there too.
Yeah.
And it was an energy tank in Ruined Nursery.
I always get all the ruined rooms in Chozo mixed up.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I'm calling ruined gallery, ruined nursery, ruined this, ruined that.
And it does look like Nanocite is going immediately for Transport Tunnel B. Which is not a bad idea at all. It's semi on the way. It's not too far out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't have space jump, so he won't be able to check top of Root Cave. Unless we have space jump boots right here.
But space jump boots.
What did I say? What did I say? Okay,
yeah,
so now
you called it.
Now he's probably going to check the top of Root Cave and then head over to Artifact Temple.
It's probably a good idea. So, well, he doesn't have X-ray visor. We can get up there very easily now.
Yeah, you don't need X-ray visor to be able to climb Root Cave. The invisible platforms are just always there. He is having a little bit of trouble getting up there, though.
Oh, he was trying to lock on to that and he accidentally dashed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
It's easy to do sometimes.
Yeah, it's very easy to accidentally misinput a dash. Wow, showing us he doesn't even need to shoot to know what those platforms are. He just has to remember.
And Morph Ball. So looks like probably the tunnel, the Artifact Temple has X-ray visor then.
More than likely, yeah. I don't think it could be anything else for that to be in logic. Because I think he's exhausted every other possibility, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. So that
it has to be X-ray at Artifact Temple. And Nanocite about to get his bombs. And now gonna go over and get his, what we presume is to be X-ray visor, because there's really nothing else that makes sense. And he might as well get his artifact hints while he can.
This is a pretty stacked talent here.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, if you're Nanocite, do you go to check Crash Site before going back to Chozo?
It wouldn't be in logic, but it could be an item that he'd like. So I think it might be worth a check because he does have Grapple Beam, so it's easy to get.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say go check it, especially if you have such an early Grapple Beam.
Yeah. Is that actually a missile down there?
Let's see here.
I mean, it should be X-ray, shouldn't it? No, that's a... Okay.
That's a... What?
Is there a check we missed for the logic?
What it could have happened is that... Is there any items that are locked behind Space Jump?
And
again, I guess there's checks in Ruined Shrine.
Yeah.
That are locked behind Space Jump.
I'm trying to think. I think... I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can't get those without Morph Ball.
Yeah, you can't. That's... What does the seed want them to do?
We have to find X-ray somewhere for Morph Ball to be at the top of Root Cave. That's the thing.
Yeah, somewhere close, too.
It's just a matter of where.
Can't be Crash Site because Crash Site isn't in logic.
Is Morph Ball locked? Yeah. No, Diggle. It was two missile. It was a missile expansion and an energy tank. And I saw Burn Dome was one of our artifacts, so Zoid's actually got something this seed. Whether it's actually on him or behind his room.
Either way, they'll have to beat Zoid to get it.
Mm-hmm. Or at least just enter that room. So now the question is, where is X-Ray? Space Jump is not out of logic, but Morphball was at the top of Root Cave. And we haven't found X-Ray yet, so we're trying to we're like scratching our heads trying to figure out where X-Ray could be for that to be in logic.
Because I can't personally think of anything, but
yeah, I can't either.
I mean, nothing that's not like technically an exploit, like dashing.
I don't think AWP checked the top of Root Cave, so he has to find it. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, is that it's in a location where you need Space Jump to get it, but...
There it is. I forgot that that's in logic as a space jump.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I always forget that because that's technically a half pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, that is technically a half pipe, but you can just space jump up to get it. It's not even a slope jump. It's just you just get up as high up on the half pipe as you can and just jump.
Okay. Looks like AWP is going to backtrack to Root Cave now that he has the X-ray visor.
Yeah, that definitely has to tell him Root Cave.
Nanocite probably going to Watery Hall here. Get his charge beam.
Get charge beam. Probably take a dip into Dynamo as well.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you don't actually need a slope jump. You can just... It's just a double jump.
Mm-hmm. Which is just interesting because, like, isn't the technical intended like way to do that with Boost Ball?
Yeah, but it's short enough that you can just get up there with Space Jump.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
It just happens to be short enough is all.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird to me.
So yeah, taking a trip over to Dynamo, and then he's gonna grab his charge beam on the way back. I agree with that. It's better that way, I think, generally, to do it in that order. And Dynamo just yields a missile.
Grab his charge beam.
And
he has enough energy tanks to chuck / possibly get if he's good with the slope jump.
Mm-hmm.
The underwater item.
It is definitely one of the trickier underwater slope jumps. For some reason, it's just inconsistent for me.
Yeah. Let's see what's under here.
Probably just how it's laid out. And it is a missile expansion. Okay. I don't think I've seen that be useful at all this tournament.
I've seen it be useful a couple times, I think.
Give me 1 second here.
That's a wave beam. AWP getting his morph ball bombs.
Sorry about that.
All good. Alright. It's like Nanocite's gonna collect his first artifact, here momentarily.
Whether it's here on Zoid or in that little Morphle slot. And it is indeed behind Zoid. Nanocite has checked his artifact locations. I don't remember all of them, but I think Diggle posted them up a little bit earlier. Yeah, Burn Dome, Shore Tunnel, Tower Chamber, Main Quarry, Ice Ruins East, and that's 5 of them. I guess he didn't get one. This is really not a good Zoid fight.
Yeah, this is pretty bad content, Zoid.
And we have a Vario suit on Zoid, so he's just stacked.
Yeah. This is actually one of the first times I've actually seen Zoid hold anything this tournament.
Yeah.
He's usually pretty light.
And when did we find Wave Beam?
Wave Beam was in the bomb thing at the...
Oh, at top of Gathering Hall?
Yeah, top of Gathering Hall.
Okay.
Couldn't remember the room name there.
So... question is, do you just go right, do you just like forego Flagra and just go right to Magmor, or do you decide to fight Flagra?
See, if I hadn't watched last night's race, I would say go straight to Magmor, but I don't know the correct answer anymore, man. I mean, honestly, here's what I'll say. Flagra doesn't take a ton of time. And right after Flagra leads directly to an elevator to go to Magmor. So it's not the...
It's not exactly out of the way.
Yeah, it's not out of the way if you know that's where you're going already. Plus, if that seed hash is anything to consider here.
Vision Flagra, yeah.
Yeah.
Nanocite opting not to do the spider ball climb to check the top of Furnace.
See, that's something I can never do. I always have to do the BSJ in that room.
There's like 2 different methods of BSJ, and then there's just the clip on the spider rail to get up there.
I can never get the angle correct on that.
You can't hold L to get it. You have to be untargeting.
Oh, that's what it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's very finicky in that regard for whatever reason.
I didn't realize it was a thing, like you couldn't hold L.
Yeah, you can't hold L to get it. I don't know why.
That's what it is. Okay, that's...
Yeah, it looks like Nanocite's opting not to check Flagra.
Honestly, I think both are... To check Flagra and to not check Flagra are both valid. I wouldn't... Oh, he doesn't have Power Bomb.
Oh, is he?
But he can go check Training Chamber.
He's checking Training Chamber and Training Chamber access, but he can't get the item in Magma Pool because he doesn't have Power Bombs.
Which there are still items he can check in Chozo, so he might still find a Power Bomb.
Absolutely.
Given that this is technically...
he does have X-ray, so he can just look at it.
It's just a missile, so it's nothing...
Yeah, I forgot they have X-ray. And
Energy tank.
Access is an
You won't be able
energy
to get training chamber,
You
but
won't get it, but it's just a missile.
just a missile.
Now, does he go right back to Arboretum, or does he go to Magmore?
It looks like he's going back to Arboretum to fight Flagra.
I mean, I can see it either way, given that it's like sort of halfway in between the two spots. Flagra is a little closer, and it looks like he's just going to do the bomb jump over the gate. And he gets it first try. Good job.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
You probably watched last night's Seed.
Probably. Doesn't want to miss this movie.
I mean, it's top 10 movie for me, at least. Flagra, the movie.
Pretty low budget movie, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, Samus doesn't even use the bomb slots.
No, well, just use that one.
Yeah, but that's just in the trailer. Oh, the broken Flagra music.
That's not broken. That's the
Wii version. I just consider it slightly broken.
They added this bit onto the track in the PAL version. That's not a Wii thing.
I just remember hearing it in the Wii version.
Yeah, that's because the Wii version was based off of the PAL version, actually.
Interesting.
But yeah, a lot of people say that the broken music loop on NTSC is a bug. It's not. The music track doesn't actually exist in the file. Interesting he decided to go all the way around to that one.
Yeah. Didn't need to. One thing that always messes me up with randomizers, I always try the dashes.
And the vines aren't there.
Yeah, and the vines aren't there for the second one, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to petition Bash to put those vines back in the game.
Just for the fight?
Yes, just for the fight. I didn't catch what that is, what Varia suit was.
Varia?
I think this is probably just a missile. Yeah, it's just a missile.
Still worth the check.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is, does Nanocite do early wild to do that check?
I mean, he has X-ray visor, so fighting the ghost is pretty much easy. Easy clap. He doesn't have supers, but that's the only thing that can make it easier. Yeah.
He's probably just going to check Vault and then head down to Magmore.
He probably doesn't thinking that it's not in logic for him yet. Just because...
he doesn't have Spider Ball, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have Spider Ball, nor does he have supers. So I think it's smart, and he can just come back later and go through Arboretum. Vault
And
is just a missile.
Just a missile and vault. And I think behind vault is just a missile as well.
It must not be. It might be something he likes here.
Unless he just didn't take a look at it. Yeah, it's just a missile.
Okay. Oh.
So, where is he heading to now?
He might be checking Sun Chamber.
Oh, yeah, Tower of Light. Yeah, he's going over to the Tower of Light. That's not in logic yet because he doesn't have Boost Ball or Spider Ball, but it doesn't hurt to check it.
Who needs Spider Ball when you have Space Jump?
Exactly.
The actual most game-breaking item in the game.
I think Boost Ball kind of wants to give it a run for its money, but yeah.
Oh yeah, infinite speed.
I don't think he can decide which beam he wants.
I think he decided wave.
Oh, that is true. There's an artifact here, so it makes sense to come over here, actually. So he does have the missiles, I think, to do the full Tower of Light climb if he doesn't know the dashes, but I mean, might as well check while you're here. This could be something silly like Plasma Beam, or it could be something as useless as another missile expansion.
Alright, looks like AWP is also opting to go check Flagra.
Gonna get his missile expansion. That is smart. I hadn't ever thought of using the falls down anyway. Yeah, I hadn't thought of using those enemies to do the first dash.
You can also just stand on some collisions off the
Yeah,
wall.
I didn't know about that either. Actually, until like last night, I think.
Yeah, that's the method I just prefer to use, honestly.
Yeah, I never knew that method existed. But, I mean, it shouldn't surprise me, because this is Metroid Prime. You can stand on everything.
Yeah. Pretty much if it looks like you can stand on it, 9 times out of 10, you can stand on it.
Even if it doesn't look like you can stand on it, you can probably stand on it.
Yeah. Like, for instance, you can stand on the wall in ore processing on the top level. If you don't know how to R jump across the gap, you can just jump against the wall and there's a standable spot.
Yeah. So now Nanocite's probably going to head over to Magmore, probably from Talon in what is he doing now?
It's actually probably the better routing decision since he's in Chozo to just go through.
Get the check in Ruined Nursery that he hasn't?
Yeah.
Or
Ruined Gallery.
Whatever ruined room it is.
Yeah.
In this game.
Petition to just rename them all Ruined Nursery. Yep, he's gonna get this check and then go to Magmore from here.
But it just ends up being a missile. So, Nanocite gonna be in Magmore by the time AWP finishes up his Flogger fight, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. This is overall a pretty linear seed thus far.
So far, yeah, but Nanocite did still get a bit of a leg up on AWP just by deciding to climb Root Cave immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, good dash, but the fire spout kind of killed his momentum.
Yeah.
Lava.
Artifact.
Okay, so we know all of our artifact locations then.
Can't remember any in mines.
I don't believe there was any in mines. No, let me take a look here.
So it looks like we may not have to worry about. We may, depending on where Phazon
Oh,
suit is.
wait, there's one in main quarry.
Main quarry? Okay.
Yeah. Burn Dome, Shore Tunnel, Tower Chamber, Main Quarry, Ice Ruins East, and Lava Lake. And Triclops Pit yielding
Spider
a
Ball.
Spider Ball. That's probably for the Main Quarry artifact, but...
But now Crossway is now in Logic.
No, not yet. They don't have boost.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And they also don't have super missiles.
Yeah, I'm thinking from a
Yeah.
runner perspective. I'm just
You
like,
are.
wow, you actually need those things?
Yeah. Yeah, and in vanilla game, you need spider, boost ball, and super missiles.
Yeah, wow. I need to. I'm just so used to never getting an item the
I
vanilla
don't
way.
blame you.
There's very few items in this game you have to get the vanilla way.
Yeah. Interesting, Nanocite's going over this way. Probably because he doesn't have power bombs, actually. Yeah, we know that's an artifact there. Just from the hints.
Has he checked? He hasn't checked Warrior Shrine yet.
No, he hasn't.
So
He's
there's still a
just
couple
checked-
checks.
Oh, there's a power
Oh,
bomb
there we go.
Fiery Shores.
Jeez, giving them all the power bombs early again. We're having some friendly seeds over the past 24 hours.
This rattling just in general has been pretty nice. So now the real question is, do you farm for a power bomb to check the second Fiery Shores item and and Warrior Shrine at the same time? Or do you just go straight to Fendrana, worry about it later?
I think it depends. I think if you really want to know what's there, try and farm it like 1 or 2 times. But like, I think my call would be to just check Warrior Shrine and route it back later.
It looks like it's exactly what he wants to do.
Just because it's not that out of the way, especially if you're making a trip back to Chozo.
It actually does look like he's farming for a power bomb right here, but all he's getting is just energy.
This is a very unforgiving room as far as power bomb odds.
It really is.
I've only seen like somebody get a power bomb like pretty quickly into farming for one once, and that was yesterday.
You must have missed my race then.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to catch yours.
Yeah, I got one like really quickly. Yeah, very true, Asder. Okay, so Warrior Shrine is just a missile. He won't be able to check the second Fiery Shore yet because he was unable to get a power bomb drop. So the plan now is more than likely just go to Fendrana and do some checking there.
Looks like he wants that power bomb.
It does. All I see are just missile and energy drops, though. Oh, there's one. I didn't know you could stand there.
I didn't know that either. Oh my.
Oh, getting stuck on the pipe. And wow. Wow. That's just like insult to injury right there.
That is indeed insult to injury. Oh my.
Wow. Alright, Nanocite doing a check right in here, and then he's gonna be heading over to Rana.
I mean, at least he has 2 power bombs now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a power.
No,
oh,
that's a missile.
No, it's a missile.
That
I saw
would've been
the red
so-
things at the bottom. I was
It
just
would have
like,
been so
oh.
funny had that been a power bomb.
I saw like the red
Yeah.
things at the bottom of the missile. I'm like, oh my god, it's a power bomb.
Like, that would be more than an insult at that point, I think. That would just be offensive.
Yeah.
Alright, Nanocite is opting not to head over to Chapel of the Elders just yet. And just a missile behind that plasma locked item. He's getting his okay. There's 2 items in Ice Ruins East. One of them could be plasma locked, the other one is spider locked. I think Nano's
Let's
just
see
hoping,
which one's which.
Nano's just hoping it's the spider locked item. And it turns out to be plasma locked.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the spider lock item. Who knows? Maybe it's plasma beam.
No, it's a
No.
missile. That would have been so nice. That would have been so nice if that was a missile, but no, not a missile, a plasma beam. But alas. What are unnecessary for game completion? A lot of them.
You need all the beams. You need morph ball, bombs, Varia suit,
Phazon suit, that's about it.
and all artifacts.
Yeah. It's just a matter of being able to get to those artifacts and the items that you do need.
Mm-hmm. You don't need any of the visors, unless you want to beat Omega Pirate.
Yeah, Omega Pirate is weird in that the only way you can damage him is if you have the X-ray visor.
So if it's vanilla, you need X-ray if you're playing Randomizer, and you don't need to fight Omega Pirate, you don't need any visors.
I can't see what this Findrana Canyon item is.
I think it's just a missile.
Yeah, I thought I saw the glow there. Okay, so is Nanocite gonna go check labs now? Actually, it does look like that's his plan. Metroid Prime is easier with the visors, but it's not totally necessary.
Yeah, you can locate Metroid Prime with the scan visor.
But that's not the easiest thing to do.
It's not the easiest thing to do, and you don't get as much damage, because when you're not locked on, only about a quarter of the shots from the Hyper Beam actually work.
So it does look like Labs is a play for Nanocite here. He does not have Ice Beam just yet, so he can't full clear it. Well, he can't full clear it anyway, he doesn't have supers, but he can look at all the items. But unless he finds Ice Beam, he'll have to backtrack all the way through Labs.
I have been seeing Ice Beam a lot in Labs.
It has been happening, yeah. I mean, Nanocite has 4 energy tanks, so it's not going to be too bad.
You get a missile, and you get a missile. Everybody gets a missile.
Samus Winfrey?
Yes. AWP getting a good power bomb luck there.
Oh, he had better luck than Nano did.
Yeah, he got it on his first go around in the monitor cave.
I think Nano's having some emulator lag issue. Or not Nano, AWP.
Alright, just a missile in the super missile tank there.
In the Cordite tube, yeah. No, you cannot. And Nanocite looks like he's going to opt for the observatory dashes. And it looks like an energy tank at the top of observatory. Which it looks like he's opting to get.
I mean, you can never be too safe.
Yeah, fair enough. Nanocite. Getting this item. This is normally plasma luck, so it's not quite in logic, but it's just really easy to shoot over the barrier. And AWP having some Monka S health.
Yeah, please tell me you're going to the save point, AWP.
I really hope he is.
He is, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't blame him for doing this at all. I would do the same.
You know, that health number there is pretty Monka-esque. AWP leaving Vendrana?
I'm not sure I agree with this play. I'm not even sure where he could go.
Yeah, he can't.
There's not a whole lot of places he can check that he hasn't already.
I mean, technically at this point, he can go to Thardis.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing
This
I
is
can
a-
think of where he'd go.
This is a little bit of a risky play, but we'll see if it pays
Did he
out.
check Magma Pool?
No, neither of us have gone back to Chozo.
I know Nanocite saw what it was, though, on his first go around.
Yeah,
It was a missile.
It's just a missile.
I'm just curious if there's... what he's thinking here. Oh!
Oh, well, he did save him from
Yeah. Why?
I'm not sure I
It
quite
costs more
understand-
RTA to...
Instead of just going right back through the elevator.
Alright, Nanocite not finding quite what he wanted there.
No, just an energy tank in labs, so... Personally, I'm thinking Chapel of the Elders at this point, but... Looks like AWP is just going straight for Chapel.
Which I think may be the smart play here.
Mm-hmm. That's just always my first check when I come to Findrana. It doesn't always work out, but
I mean, it's a pretty low risk check. You don't have to go. You don't have to commit too much to anything.
yeah, really the only thing that happens is just that you lose a little bit of time. That's it.
AWP having some emulator lag.
Yeah, that is definitely emulator lag. It's not his stream. The timer is still going at the same rate.
Because it is definitely possible that we can have a vanilla beam location.
I mean, it's possible, but we know this isn't going to be wave beam. They already have.
Oh no, I mean like not like the same beam that where it's supposed to be, but a beam and
You
a
mean
beam
like ice
location.
beam here?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks like a missile to me.
Yep. Which is. Oh. Oh, he has wave beam. He can.
Yeah,
just
he
leave.
has wave beam. He's not soft locked.
Yeah.
So the question now is, where do you go?
I mean,
Because near Findrana is just not yielding anything. I mean, AWP is probably going to at least go over to the labs himself, because he doesn't know that there's nothing there.
yeah.
Yes, Nanocite already checked training grounds, and it was just... AWP about to find out the bad news about this artifact over here in Ice Ruins East.
Yeah.
Usually these seeds take about an hour and a half, hour 45. But it just really depends on how the seed decides to be. Nanocite going to go ahead and do his own Chapel of the Elders check. Which he's just gonna find a missile there. And then after this, I don't know. Do you go to Magmore Workstation?
Yeah.
I mean, you can at least check Quarantine Monitor that way.
Quarantine Monitor and Thardis.
Thardis without plasma or thermal would be really annoying.
If you, I know Nanocite knows the bomb method to avoid having to use thermal.
Yeah, but
And at that point, he has missiles galore. It wouldn't be the worst thing.
yeah. Well, Furnace check is kind of in Logic 2 now. I mean,
They don't have boost ball.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't be able to get it with the logic settings, but you can at least go over there and see what it is.
Yeah. The item that they could really use right now is Ice Beam.
Yeah, Ice Beam is definitely an important item to get right now.
So right now their checks are very, very limited.
Upper Dynamo is in Logic 2.
Oh, that's right. They do have Spider Ball.
What if Ice Beam is actually at Upper Dynamo?
It's a high likelihood.
Yeah. Can't think of many other places it could be. Nanocite at least making his way over in that direction. Let's see if he chooses to go back to Chozo or just go straight to Workstation.
I think Chozo might be the play.
No,
It looks like he's going to go Workstation.
Go Workstation. And something to note, he was like mashing the R button there because it actually lets you climb spider tracks a little bit faster. I think the reason is that you have more initial speed and then you just slow down as you move along the spider track, but letting go and pressing R again resets that initial speed. Oh, you can keep that lock on for pretty far in that room.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if Ice Beam is actually here in Workstation, then that would mean Thermal Visor is somewhere nearby. because the logic would expect you to use thermal visor for this puzzle. Nanocite getting the double kill, and workstation is just a missile. So I would think it's just quarantine monitor and Thardus left over here that he can check.
Yeah.
If there's nothing here, then going back to Chozo has to be the play. And quarantine monitor holds. Main power bombs. Well, he's gonna not have to worry about power bombs for Thardus at the least.
Yeah.
So this fight is kind of bad without the thermal visor because it doesn't let to the joints. He doesn't have a. He's got, well, I think it's 31 missiles right now. That actually is not too bad for the Thardus fight, I think. And he can use morph ball bombs to just immediately expose the inside of the rocks. It just skips the first part of each weak point for whatever reason.
I think he missed the bombs there.
Yeah, he placed them a little too far away. I think at this point it would probably just be better to lay a power bomb. I mean, you've got 6 of them. AWP, meanwhile, having a little bit of trouble with boostless. He's deciding to give up on boostless observatory. I don't exactly blame him. And I mean, he doesn't know it, but he's making the right play because there's nothing in the labs at all. So the question now becomes, does AWP do the same thing Nanocite is? Head over to Thardus and do that check? Or is he going to go right back to Chozo Ruins? Do the checks that he wasn't able to do before? And I can't quite see how many missiles Nanocite has left. Getting a few missile drops from those rocks there. Now we're going to see what the play is from AWP. Does he go back to Chozo, or does he go over to Workstation? Basically do the same route decision that Nanocite is. Speaking of which, Nanocite's just about to finish up a Thardos fight here. All he has to do is just lay a power bomb at his feet.
Is he going to do it? Okay, yeah, he's going to do it.
He has to do it now. That was a very long time to wait.
Yeah, that was way too late. You need to do that like right when the lightning comes down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Now, does Thardos give us our Ice Beam, or will we have to trek back to Chozo for that? Root Cave was our Morph Ball. Hey, is the Phazon suit on Thardos?
What? It looks like AWP is gonna go make that same play.
Okay. Wow.
Which, or not, maybe he's gonna go back to Chozo here.
Oh no. I mean,
Chozo isn't a bad play.
It's not. I mean, Ice Beam could be there. It's just a matter of, will he ever go and fight Thardos now? Oh, man. I really hope we don't have a repeat of last night. That would be...
Each of them have the item that the other needs to complete the game.
Yeah.
For like a solid 45 minutes.
Oh, more along the lines of, an important item is on a boss that you usually would want to skip.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can't blame AWP if he puts off Thardos for a long time. Especially with the items he has now. But at the same time, it's just going to be tragic if that is what ends up happening.
My question is if he's waiting for Thermal Visor.
I would think that's probably what he's doing. Waiting for Thermal Visor and or Plasma Beam.
Because Thermal Visor just...
It makes
sometimes has a tendency to not show up in the easiest of places to find.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the seeds this round have been very thermal scarce.
Yeah, they have. It's generally just good strategy to know how to go without a visor.
Yeah.
Never know, he probably just thought, oh, there's spider checks in Chozo. Oof, that emulator lag.
AWP looks like he's going over to get his item from... I've already forgotten the room name here.
Tower of Light.
I mean, the room specifically where
Sun Chamber?
Life Giver is in Vanilla. Sun Chamber is Flagra's room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember it.
AWP deciding to just use missiles to use the cutscene to check what is at the top here. Oh, tower chamber, thank you.
Just a missile.
Yep.
We already knew.
And then he's going to be getting his artifact from tower chamber here, I imagine. Yep. Just gonna do the underwater slope jump. Nanocite, meanwhile... Not a whole lot of places he can look. I think the only one that really comes to mind is Upper Dynamo. Yes, Asder, you can with Ice Spreader.
He can also check Crossway.
He can take a look at Crossway. It's not in logic yet, though.
It's not in logic, but he can do it.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said without super missiles. You can just about do enough damage for it. You still need like a charge at least, but it gets you very close. It's not quite enough though. You really can't do that? I mean, sure, theoretically, if the RNG is in your favor, but no, you're not going to be able to get the other shot off. Not in time. You just barely have enough time for the super missile in the first place. And there's our ice beam. Right there at top of Dynamo.
All right.
So, I'm definitely thinking Hall of the Elders is probably the play from that site now.
Absolutely. Looks like AWP is going to go take a look at Magma Pool.
I do not blame him. He has not been there yet.
It's always a worthwhile check.
Mm-hmm. Nanocite's just missing Plasma Beam for his go mode. What if Plasma Beam is right here at the top of Furnace?
Then we're in for a really quick seed.
That's just a missile. Well, there goes my dreams. Could still be
Crossway to see here.
Yeah, could still be over here in Crossway. Oh, having some troubles getting up there. AWP, in the meanwhile, looks like he's going to be checking Wild. I didn't see what Crossway was, did you?
I didn't either, but...
It must not have been important if Nanocite didn't get it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he knows that particular skip there.
It looked like Ice Spreader? Okay.
Alright, AWP going for Wild.
Nano has Charge Beam, but is opting to do the low percent Chozo Ghost fight anyway. I can respect it. Looks like Nanocite decides that he wants to refill his missiles. Okay, getting confirmation that it was Ice Spreader at the top of Crossway. You can if you've watched it before. It's not very likely that he watched it on his file. Nanocite opting not to do the Hall of the Elders check first. He's deciding to go get the barrier down and probably check Antechamber before checking Hall of the Elders. And Wild is just an energy tank. Nanocite doing his antechamber check now, which ends up being Thermal Visor.
Ah. Any bets that super missiles or is in overgrown or life growth?
Hmm. I mean, the chance is there, but I'm thinking we find gravity first, and something important is probably in Frigate now. AWP, meanwhile, about to get his Ice Beam. And Nanocite finds an energy tank in Overgrown Cavern. And opting to go back. I don't blame him. And you know something that just occurred to me? Neither runner has found the boost ball yet.
What'd you say?
Neither runner has found the boost ball yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Which I'm thinking maybe that's either in Hall of the Elders or Great Tree Chamber, or we find Gravity Suit in one of those two locations, and oh man, that would be bad flashbacks.
Yeah.
As funny as that would be, Diggle, it cannot be there. There's no reason Boost Ball wouldn't be in Great Tree Chamber. All you need that for that check is X-Ray and Space Jump. You're probably thinking of Life Grove, Asder. Just like Nanocite's doing right here. It's actually super missiles. Oh, I
Alrighty,
forgot
let's-
about reflecting pool. Okay. Yeah, never mind me then. Nanocite, please don't. No, you don't have boost ball.
Oh yeah, please don't.
No.
No, don't do it.
Oh, no, Nano, please, no.
Oh,
I think you realize. Okay. Whew.
that was close. That could have been really, really bad.
Yeah. Life Grove Tunnel is not one of those half pipes you want to try and do boostless.
Honestly, you should not want to do any half pipe boostless.
um, technically it would have been a skill lock, but the only way for him to get out of there if he doesn't get the double bomb jump up to the top is that he would have to do what's called a half pipe HBJ, which is hard enough in most half pipes, but Life Grove Tunnel has very bad collision, and that makes it just so much harder to do that bomb jump.
Yeah, it's hard enough to get out of there with boost ball.
Yeah, but forget even trying it with without it.
Oof.
Nanocite, super missiles, make quick work of those Chozo ghosts.
I don't think you
Nano-
used the bomb
I don't
slot.
no, I don't think he did either. He did not. I guess he forgot. Yeah, he opened it, but he never used it. Almost sync throws. And we have just a missile and all the others.
Right.
Phase Zone suit was on Thardus.
Since they don't have gravity, it looks like Sandrana's Edge or Mines.
Both of those would be the play, yes. I think Mines, at this point, for Nanocite is technically the better play, because you know that main quarry has an artifact anyway. So, might as well get that on your way.
Yeah, especially since he's one progression item from Go mode.
Mm.
You
And
know that
on the same hand too, if you find Plasma Beam in the mines, you can just go right to far from Drana from mines.
Yep.
Well, you don't even need Plasma Beam to get to that exit, but
Yeah.
it's right there.
One thing that we can pretty much know for sure is that Omega Pirate will not be required, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, Omega Pirate is not required because we already have the thermal visor, and he is plasma locked.
And since the only artifact in Mines is main quarry.
Mm-hmm.
saves our runners some trouble.
And it does. Elite control is before vent shaft. Before vent shaft. You're right, Azure.
Okay, AWP is going to go check out Great Tree Chamber.
I'm not sure what Nanocite's deciding on here. Oh, is he going to go do bar skip?
He might be thinking that, yeah.
I mean, I think at that point it was probably just faster to go to the Magmore elevator.
Yeah.
I mean, he already did quite a bit of a backtrack. This is just doubling back.
Yeah, he had already kind of committed. Oh wait, no,
no, he's
wild.
He's doing the wild check. Yeah, I forgot he hadn't done that yet. We know this is just an energy tank, so this is going to be a little bit of a fruitless effort, but...
Okay, hopefully AWP realizes that he doesn't have boost ball
Yeah.
after he gets supers here.
I really do not want Life Grove Tunnel to claim someone. Oh no.
Oh, he's
no.
going for it.
Oh no. Please don't do this, AWP. Oh, I hope he realized.
Oh,
okay.
He realized.
You are not claiming a victim yet, Life Grove Tunnel.
I really hope it doesn't this tournament.
I really hope so. I mean, we've already had Vent Shaft claim someone.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. It is very odd that we have not seen Boost Ball yet.
Do we know what was in the top of tower at Fendrana?
I think that was probably just an energy tank. Energy tanker missile. The ditch is ventilation shaft. Nice positioning. Yeah, I blame my unfamiliarity with
why is the
um
music still playing?
I'm not sure. Actually, I am not sure. Nanocite not quite knowing what he picked up. Hope he realizes soon that it was an energy tank he got. I mean...
They also haven't checked Overgrown Cavern.
Yes, we have. Nanocite.
Oh, we have?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just an energy tank, I believe.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure where AWP is going.
Maybe crash site missile check?
He has not checked that yet, has he? Makes a little bit of sense, but at the
Or is
same
he
time...
trying to go gravity-less
gonna...
crash site?
Oh, gravityless frigate? That would be terrible. It does not look like that's what he's doing, though. It looks like he's going for the missile.
Yeah.
which I believe is just vanilla. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good. He's not going for Gravityless Frigate.
Okay. Gravityless Frigate without Boost Ball would be very, very bad.
Yeah.
Nano. Yeah. Looks like he's going to be heading over to do bar skip. Or, oh, that was the wrong.
Yeah, he's. I don't know where he's going.
Oh, I think he's going to Chozo from the rear. Yeah, that's exactly where he's going. He's going to enter Chozo Ruins from the crash site.
Is that faster than just trekking through Chozo?
From where he was, I believe so, because he ended up at the other side of Sun Chamber. I'm pretty sure you already checked that item, Nano.
You might have just forgot.
Probably.
Alright, well, looks like he's not entering from the back. I think he is retracing steps here. Maybe.
Gonna go workstation, maybe?
That'd probably be the smart move here.
I don't know. I think I kind of like the bar skip front entrance because you can grab main quarry, you can do all of front mines, and some of lower mines up to like right before vent shaft at the same time.
Yeah. I think AWP may be going to fight Thardus. So he'll probably get his
end up getting his phase on suit pretty soon here, yeah.
Okay, so I know we got a artifact in Ice Ruins East, an artifact in Main Quarry. Where's the 6th?
Let me double check if it's still up there, which it is not. Diggle, do you still have the copy paste for artifact locations? No longer. Darn.
Well, we shall see.
Yep.
Once the pesky plasma beam is found.
I don't think I'll have an either Azure because that is like the biggest risky play you can make. Or one of them at least. And you know, I think I actually like AWP's route choice here a little more, because after Thardus, he already has the Ice Beam, so he can go ahead and head over to Farfindrana if he would like to.
Mm-hmm.
It would be right there, and who knows, this could be like a repeat where Plasma is at a Frost Cave again. For all
yeah. It could also be in the storage depot.
Mm-hmm.
Storage cave.
Yeah. No, he's going to do the Farfindrana check first. I don't really blame him. There's more stuff over there.
Yeah, I think that's the smarter check.
He can also check the last last couple items in labs that he hasn't gotten yet either, because he bailed out on observatory. Remember?
Yeah. Which curse of knowledge makes me kind of hope that he decides not to.
Yeah. And it looks like it's just a missile there in Frost Cave. He can still do the top of Fingdrana's edge. Nanocite going the same direction. Yeah, both the gravity chamber checks are out of logic, too.
Wouldn't regular gravity chamber be in logic?
I don't believe so.
I think it is, because you can find vanilla gravity suit there. I thought.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll admit I don't really know the logic as well as I probably should.
I've just heard it said that you can find it there before. So I could be wrong.
Alright, both of them doing the same check at the exact same time. And it's like getting up there just a little bit faster. And we have another power bomb at the top of Edge.
So just vanilla there.
No, we do not have a map tracker for Metroid Prime. I believe because it's a little tougher to track a 3D map than it is a 2D one.
Okay, it looks like AWP is going to go for gravity chamber.
It looks
so
like that's...
is Nanocite.
Yeah, both of them are doing the same thing, checking gravity chamber.
I think with the limited checks that they do have, it might be smart.
Yeah.
As well as if they know the ghetto twist in gravity chamber, they have that check if it's something that they want. In the DCR zone.
Is that what we're calling gravity chamber now?
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those stalactites hit one of the gel zaps.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna get our gravity chamber check now. The top... Was that just a missile?
Yeah, that's just a missile on the top.
And on the bottom.
Yep, so... Unfortunately, nothing that we'd necessarily want in gravity chamber, but... Okay.
So... Mines basically has to be the play at this point. I don't think there's anything else that they can check.
There isn't without Plasma Beam.
Yeah.
I mean, AWP has labs, but...
that's just a couple of quick checks. That's not too
and
bad.
Thardus. He has to fight Thardus, too.
Yeah, he does have Thardus. So that gives Nanocite a little bit of a leg up.
Okay, so the no gravity suit and gravity chamber option is enabled. Okay.
It's enabled or is...
It is enabled.
Okay, so we cannot
the
have
gravity
vanilla
suit wouldn't
gravity
be in
suit.
there.
Okay. It's... Hold on. Let me open...
Wait, so
Let me check this. I still have tournament settings on my... Let me
Yeah,
just
check
double
it.
check. No gravity suit and gravity chamber is disabled, so we can have vanilla gravity.
okay. I was confused.
Yeah.
They were talking about no gravity suit and gravity chamber, so I was like,
Yeah.
wait, so it is enabled? Okay, AWP opting to check labs here.
Nanocite getting the dash. That's not an easy. That's not a very easy dash. I don't blame AWP for doing this check either. It's still what 4 items he hasn't checked, so
Yeah.
it makes sense to
It's a
go
good
this way.
choice.
It just doesn't happen to be the right one, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Does he want to get this energy tank?
I think he's trying to maybe figure out the fast strat to get up the room.
Oh.
I'm not sure. He looks confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just trying to do the strat where you jump up the capsule.
Yeah, if you don't know it, I would say just go up normally. Go with what you know.
Yeah.
No, it looks like he does want the energy tank.
Oh, I guess so.
I'm not sure if I agree with that. I would say probably get it on the way back. That way you don't have to deal with the lights being out.
Yeah.
You can just go out the ice beam door. Nanocite, in the meantime, finally making the dip into mines. We'll see if it ends up paying off.
I mean, at this point, that's his only check.
Yeah.
So plasma has to be somewhere in upper mines. Actually, it can be all the way up until MQA. MQA is the last room that it can be in.
Well, logically, unless they don't find boost ball, unless they find boost ball early too.
Oh yeah,
it
you're
can't
right.
be past vent shaft.
Yeah.
Well, no, I guess it could be because they could exit through a phase-on processing access.
Through a mega pirate.
Yeah. It just depends on where they find the plasma beam or boost ball. Nanocite doing the... attempting the cutscene skip to check elite control access really quick. Or, no, he's just... Oh, no, no, no.
Oh no.
No, Nano, please.
Oh no, don't do it.
No,
Don't do it. Nano.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know.
no.
I don't think he realizes.
I hope he just looks at vent shaft and realizes. Okay.
Thank you. Oh my.
Oh. We have way too many close calls with half pipes in this run.
Yeah, where is boost ball? Just give them boost ball. Just getting the trooper skip there.
Yeah.
Or not trooper skip,
So
cutscene skip.
the thing I just realized, unless that's not boost ball, Nanocite kind of has to go through front mines now because he can't. Oh yeah, that's right. He can just go through waste disposal. Never mind me. I was shuffling rooms around in my head. I forgot about ore processing. Storage Depot B, we have our boost ball. Finally!
Jeez. I think that's a kind of a nudge towards
Vent shaft.
vent
shaft
shaft
and
or
lower mines.
MQA,
Yeah.
which it looks like he's going to quickly dip out and get his main quarry artifact, which I think is a good choice.
I don't disagree with it at all. There's main quarry, there's all of front mines to check. There's just a lot more going this way than there is going through lower mines. A whole bunch of other stuff has opened up because he has boost ball now. He can go to life growth. Oh. That's something I just thought of.
What?
What if Plasma Beam is in Life Grove? Because we have boost ball now.
Oh. Oh no. See, that is what I call logic hating the player. Oh, that would be awful. Let's please, randomizer gods, do not place Plasma Beam and Life Growth.
One of these pirates wanting to get his sniper badge, by the way. Oh.
The thing is that if Nanocite's gonna go check that, now's the time to do that.
Yeah. Because it would be right here, but I don't think he's going to. I think he's front mines.
Here's hoping it's just in the storage depot A here.
Front mines. That looked like just a missile there. I think. Yeah, we have. Ugh. That would just be really bad if it does end up that way. Well, there's at least a backup for Life Grove Spinner without boost. If you miss it the first time. But I mean, Nano's got his boost ball, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Not that he would go into Life Grove without boost in the first place.
Yeah. Wait, did AWP save recently?
He must have. I don't see a reason why he would reset otherwise. Nanocite is gonna go ahead and check Elite Research before checking Flamethrower, unless he's forgotten about that. Oh, that is right, yeah. Can't check Storage Depot A without the Plasma Beam. I'm not sure why Nanocite didn't kill these pirates first, but...
Alright, AWP is now gonna go fight Thordis, it looks like.
Or at the very least, check Quarantine Monitor.
Yeah.
And we have a missile here at the bottom of Elite Research.
Oof. Whoever said life growth,
That was me.
that was you. That was you that guessed that.
That was me.
Oh, that is evil. That is evil.
I mean, I wouldn't wish it on them, but I'm saying that might be what the logic wants.
Oh, it might be.
I'm just throwing it out there as a possibility. I'm not saying that's what I want. AWP is actually fighting Thardus, so he's gonna get his Phazon suit pretty soon.
Mines will probably be his first location after that.
I don't see anything else that he could go check.
Yeah, he's checked everything else.
That is a very good question, Diggle. I don't have the answer for you. I can't remember if my seed was a Minds-less seed, actually. Oof. Calvin, being the jerk that he is.
Calvin is not a nice person.
No. That's a good point, but their seed was not a Minds required seed, which is a funny thing.
I didn't know you could use the laser and just boost during it.
Oh. Yeah. And there is our plasma beam.
Seed solved.
Nanocite is officially in go mode, top of Elite Research.
Oof. Thank the randomizer gods that it was not in life growth. Worst room in the game.
Life Grove Tunnel is the worst room in the game, not Life Grove. Life Grove itself is fine.
Oh, life grove itself is fine, but
it's just the room in between.
Its counterpart is the worst.
Just the room in between that you have to kind of go through is the worst part. So yeah, all Nanocite needs to do now is just go find his last two artifacts and he'll be heading off to fight the final bosses.
No flamethrower.
No flamethrower, no ice spreader, no wave buster. No graphics suit.
Validity of the run's a little bit in question about that flamethrower.
I think we can make it. We haven't even gotten a hint to its location, so I think we can make an exception.
Yeah, it's probably either in lower mines or.
What if it was vanilla? What if it was vanilla?
Oh my!
So yeah, AWP collecting his Phazon suit now. And I imagine probably just going to go ahead and head over to Mines. I'd say this was still a decent seed, all things considered. It was just that was a little bit rude placement.
Yeah, that plasma beam was just out of the way.
Well, I wouldn't say the plasma beam was out of the way, but Storage Depot B boost ball. Come on.
Yeah. It would have saved us some just stress not having to watch them almost go into half pipes.
Oh, I hope AWP remembers that he doesn't have boost ball and doesn't go to vent shaft.
Yeah,
We don't need a fourth heart attack this run. Looks like AWP is double checking his artifact locations. Which we know is Ice Ruins East. What was the last one? Main core. Oh yeah. So,
Wait, what?
I think AWP collected an artifact that Nano didn't.
Or maybe he didn't scan all 6?
That could be a possibility as well.
Because I only saw 3 light up on his thing.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but...
No. I saw the same thing. Oh, AWP might have actually missed one of the scans.
Oh, no.
That would be really bad. Oh. Got almost synchronized elevators here.
Yeah.
No, Nanocite did get a tower chamber. He got that while he was checking tower light.
He's heading towards Magmore.
He might just be going to Fingdrana from there.
Yeah.
We know he's missing Ice Ruins East. I don't remember where that last one.
Yeah, I don't remember where their last one is either.
Yeah, we saw the location. We just can't remember it. We're bad at
It's
remembering
been a while.
things. Yeah.
Plasma was... Yeah.
Top of Elite Research. AWP not getting the cutscene skip. It can be very easy to miss it. Like the trigger's a little larger than you would expect it to be. Okay, please AWP. Please don't go to Vent Shaft.
Don't go to Vent Shaft, please.
Please don't go to Vent Shaft. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Whew.
Vent Shaft has already claimed 1 victim.
Yeah. 2, actually. We've had Vent Shaft claim 2 people in this tournament. Both in round 1.
Oh.
Nanocite is making his way over to Findra. Did AWP collect Ice Spreader? I don't think he's been
AWP did collect Ice Spreader. I saw it.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
I'm almost positive.
Jonah Joestar, Vent Shaft is a half-pipe room, and without Boost Ball, there's only 2 ways you can get out of there. And if you don't know either of those ways, both of which are kind of tricky, you're basically soft-locked if you don't have the Plasma Beam, because you can't go through lower mines and you can't get back to upper mines.
AWP got his boost ball.
Yep. Possibly. It's very likely he doesn't feel confident with his sniping abilities on Prime, which I don't blame him. Those snipes are not easy to do. And Nanocite has his Ice Ruins East artifact. He's just one more artifact away from beating the game.
Alright, we just need to know where lucky number 6 is.
Yeah, I think Nanocite very likely knows where it is. And if he doesn't, he'll probably just double check.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was Ice Temple. And it doesn't look like Nanocite thinks that either. AWP, meanwhile, getting his main quarry artifact. He does have 4 now. Let's see. Did he get all the...
Wait, he has 5 artifacts.
Oh, he does. He does have 5 artifacts. Okay, so he didn't miss a scan. Have we miscounted for both players? Because I think Nanocite only has 5 artifacts right now, right? But
Yeah.
the way he's going suggests that...
He thinks he has 6. This might be interesting.
Are we just blind for some reason? And Nanocite actually has all 6? Like, have we miscounted? I mean, either way, this is still a really big gap for AWP to try and make up.
Yeah, because he still has to find plasma.
Mm-hmm. Which we know where that is, and it looks like he's going to be going that way. Or no, he's not. Oh no. Is he going to go check Life Grove?
I think he's checking life growth.
Oh no.
Oh, and Nanocite does have 6.
Okay. Oh. That's just about going to seal the deal then.
Yeah, we seem to have lost kind of count of those artifacts there.
Yeah.
It was hard to keep track of a little bit.
For tournament settings, yes, we only require 6 of the 12 artifacts because artifact hunt isn't really all that interesting, and 6 just happens to be a perfect number. You can have it be, I believe it's 3, 6, 9, or 12.
And 0.
And 0, yeah, could just... Oh, man. I don't even think I agree with AWP's logic either. I mean, not just with the whole curse of knowledge thing, but this is 3 item checks that are a little bit out of the way compared to...
All of mines.
Yeah. Especially since you have Boost Ball now, because you could check lower mines without the risk of a soft lock. So, I mean, it's a gamble, but I don't think it's a smart gamble, even just without this curse of knowledge.
Yeah.
And he's going to be very disappointed when he doesn't find Plasma Beam here. I mean, just a missile. Just triple missile. Okay, so he's going to save and reset to go back down to mines. I'm not even sure that would be faster than just...
It's not.
Yeah, than just going down
You waste a lot more RTA.
Yeah.
Because you have to wait for all the loading screens plus the game to reload.
Yeah. Plasma is at the top of Elite Research. Meanwhile, Ridley is really not being
This is
nice
a
to
terrible
Nanocite.
Ridley.
Oh, how many dashes in a row is that? He's just adding on to it. I only have to go back and see how many dashes in a row that was. And he's got enough. Wow. Are we really doing this right now, Ridley?
Ridley, this is not...
Wow. Ridley wants AWP to catch up. Wow. Have we seen him dash this much in the tournament?
I certainly haven't.
Oh.
You know what, Ridley just wanted to try learning to speedrun Prime 2.
But Nano does eventually take him down, and now he'll be making his way into Impact Crater.
Doesn't mean Ridley would be good at it. Sadly, the dashing Ridley broke all the statues, so there's no invisible points to scan off of there.
Yeah, so if you kill Ridley fast enough, the scan points for the statues still exist, even though the statues themselves don't. Those scan points go away when Ridley destroys them, though.
Alrighty, Nanocite heading into EXO here.
It looks like he's going to do the slope jump. Yeah, slope jump, quick climb. Having a bit of trouble with it, though. And this Metroid's not going to help either.
Uh-oh, it's gonna divide.
He's giving up.
Yeah. I mean, he has enough power bombs that he could just kill them and then...
He does, yeah. And it looks like it's a wave and an ice that came out.
So he might be thinking,
Oh,
like,
wow!
oh, that
was rude!
That was 10 out of 10 rude.
How rude was that? Oh my god!
About as rude as that.
Oh, wow. Oh, no! That was just him.
He might just kind of have some jitters because he might think
He might think
AWP
he's
is right behind him.
Yeah, I don't blame him for thinking that. I would definitely think that too if the seed went on for like 2 hours. He's waiting for the Metroids. He's already been blocked by one. I don't think he wants that to happen a third time.
Hopefully he doesn't get bad collision here again.
Well, it wasn't even bad collision last time. He just missed the rest of the ground.
Oh. All the power bombs.
Yeah. How many does he have at this point?
I think he's used like 4.
So
he needs 3.
Probably has 2 or 3 left.
Yeah. Which is all he needs in theory.
You only need 2.
Yeah.
And Prime starting off with Power Beam. So Exo Fight is split up into 4 sub-chambers. The first sub-chamber starts with Power Beam and Wave Beam. One of them is chosen at random. And then he adds on a beam for each sub-chamber until the 4th sub-chamber, where he can just do whatever he wants, and you really have little to no control over it. There is an AI manipulation that you can do, which involves standing in front of him to get him to melee attack you, but sometimes that's not the easiest thing to get going. It looks like Prime is deciding to start off things really nice, though. I think he's probably just using a super missile there to make sure he gets the hit. And he waited way too long to be able to get that shot off. AWP, meanwhile, finally getting his plasma beam, entering his go mode. But it's just way too much to make up for him at this point.
Yeah.
Unless Nanocite has something tragic happen and dies, but he's got a lot of energy, so I don't think that's going to be happening.
That or 6 pool skips.
I think you would need a lot more than 6 pool skips for him to be able to catch up.
Yeah.
1 pool skip only
18 pool skips.
Oh my! Please don't. You would have to be the unluckiest person in the world to get 18 pool skips.
I've had an any percent run where I got 6 pool skips.
Ooh.
Back in my early days before I knew how to manipulate essence.
Oh. Nanocite's been trying for the snipe, but he just hasn't been able to get any of them. He's just shooting a little too late on the turnarounds. At least the visual cue that I personally use for getting a charge combo off on the in-between phases is when Prime starts to turn around is when I press the Y button. He did get that snipe though. So that will make this plasma phase go a little bit faster. But he misses that. He misses that snipe. And unfortunately it was on the wave beam phase. If you don't have the wave buster, the wave phase is the slowest one because the wave beam does damage out of the 4 beams. I don't remember exactly how much damage charged wave does though. Nano's health is starting to look a little scary.
Yeah.
He's been taking a lot of hits that he really shouldn't be taking. I would definitely implore him to be a little more careful. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is not good.
And he does a beam switch too.
Nano has to be really careful here.
He has to be extremely careful.
That
was very
almost
close.
got him.
And Prime's going, wow.
Prime is not giving him any leeway here.
No, he's not.
He really cannot afford to take another hit.
I think he can take one more bit of contact damage from Prime, but that's about it. I think that does 20 damage? But this fight just became very scary.
Nano having trouble hitting his shots here.
Oh, and Prime's not making it easy on him. Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, that's not
You
good.
hate to see that happen. That gave AWP.
Luckily, he saved after he finished Ridley.
Yeah, but that gave AWP some time to catch up here. Did he collect Ice Ruins East already?
No, I don't know. Did he? Something's telling me no.
Oh. No, I think he's still going there right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Nanocite's definitely got to be thinking that he's behind or...
Yeah, he just...
A death to Subchamber 4 at that.
Oh, that's... Have we had an Exo death yet?
I think that's our first Exo death.
Oh, that was scary.
These Metroids are still being rude. What is with Impact Crater just being rude today? No, he has the Ice Ruins East scan. And if I'm Nanocite, I'm just booking it as fast as I can. A death at Subchamber 4 is not what you want.
He was getting possibly some of the worst Exo RNG.
I just don't understand why he was just standing there and taking those hits on Subchamber 3.
Yeah.
That was just a little head scratching.
He's still ahead and got a good chance, so he just needs to deep breath and do what he does best.
Oh yeah, the missiles do a lot of damage. I think they do 30 with the 50% reduction. And Nano doesn't have the 50% reduction. He only has the 25% reduction?
I think Doesn't he technically have it with phase on, or is it only?
No, it's a cumulative protection. So.
Oh, okay.
One
So he
suit-
needs all
one
three
s-
suits.
Mm-hmm. In the vanilla game, you would be right, but with the settings we have for this randomizer,
Yeah.
we have it cumulative.
That makes sense. So otherwise, you could just find phase on out of the gate and.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Theoretically. Which, it has happened, but...
It's just not very common.
Mm-hmm.
AWP rushing as fast as he can to get
To get the thing drawn
Ice
up.
Runes East. And I got a feel for Nanocite. If I were in his position right now, I would...
I would be sweating bullets. Because that death lost a
2
lot
hours,
of time.
20 minutes into a race, like...
Yeah.
You gotta be on the assumption that your opponent is likely near
Right.
or at the same place where you're at.
Yeah. And if I'm Nanocite, I would be very, very nervous about taking unnecessary hits after what happened. I mean, oh, that would be me personally. I don't know if Nanocite is too worried about it, but it's definitely going to be on his mind at the least.
Seems... Just thought he seemed to struggle a little bit with Ice Beam phases.
Yeah, Ice Beam.
I think Ice Spreader might have been a smart pickup for him.
Maybe. Ice Beam is definitely hard to hit from a far distance like trying here. It's a lot easier to get up close and get the shots in that way because Ice Beam just travels so slowly.
Yeah.
Like right here would be a good distance to try and hit Prime, but not from back here.
There he goes.
Yeah, no, Trilogy is... Yeah, as we were saying, veteran difficulty on Trilogy in the GameCube games. And there's just some changes that make the game a little bit easier. Which, ironically enough, some of those changes make it harder as a speedrun.
Yeah, the Wii slash is Are you talking about the PAL version or the Wii?
Wii.
Wii. Yeah, Wii is, in my opinion, an easier casual game. Speedrunning it just looks super difficult, though.
Yeah, early Space Jump is not easy on that version.
Oh, yeah. Having to balance on the little rock there and doing a bomb jump.
Alright, Nanocite made it back to Subchamber 4.
He is doing a lot better on health this go around.
He is, yeah, he has not been taking as much damage. I mean, I could see that if he either runs any percent or just ends up finding gravity suit a lot in his own seeds. Oh, that's a lot of damage that he just took, though. I mean, he still has 4 energy tanks, but at this point, I would be nervous about taking any damage.
I mean, unless you run any percent and you're used to that 2 to 3 energy tank life.
Yeah. It looks like Prime is going a little bit faster, too. It looks like Nano just has one more phase to go.
Yep.
And he ends up getting that. Wow!
Wow, XO.
That was. Wow!
Oh!
What are you doing?
XO is being mean. He was being mean to Gendrivis last night, too.
Yikes. That was, what, 2 dashes in a row?
Oh!
And how many beam changes?
Oh!
Just rude.
XO? Like, do you need to talk, buddy? Like, is something wrong?
Wow.
There's no reason to be rude, bud.
AWP, meanwhile, looks like he's about to just end Ridley's air phase as Nanocite is entering the Essence fight. I don't blame him at all for skipping the music. There is music for this fight, but skip the cutscene as soon as possible. It just doesn't play. And Nanocite not going for the minute.
Oh, don't move around like that. That scares me.
Yeah, it scares me too. No, AWP got the boost, it looks like. Or did he? Yeah, he did.
got it. It's just the emulator lag is.
I don't like that position for Essence. That is not a good position. I think that's actually going to be a pool skip.
That's probably going to be a pool skip.
I don't think that's much better.
Oh, and he ran out of pool.
Yeah.
His retat cancels were too close together.
Mm-hmm. That's a pool skip.
Yeah, the tricky thing when you're doing the attack cancel strat is that you need to space it out enough to where you're not pulling too much from the pool. But you also need to try and keep Essence where you want her, so that way she doesn't move into the no pool zone.
Yeah. No pool zone, I like that.
I don't know the exact name for it.
It's really just the corpse of Exo.
Yeah.
That's a better position. I don't know why he's pool canceling though.
Yeah. It's probably because he didn't get the damage that he wanted on the first pool.
Might be. And Ridley's being pretty rude to AWP as well.
Oh, another pool cancel.
Oh. He got another pool skip?
Another pool skip, yeah.
Oh, man.
Nanocite's having a rough Essence here. Yeah, I don't... He should...
I think that should be a pool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pool.
I think Prime can also not lay a pool if it's just too close to the wall. These look like good attack cancels.
Yeah, these are better attack cancels than the first pool.
Yeah, that was a lot better.
There you go. That was a textbook.
That was so much better.
Attack cancel.
I do think he has to do a few pool cancels to get the 3 pool though. Looks like he's in an awkward position in comparison to the pool.
It might be one of those pools where there's like a awkward part of the ground where part of the even though you're standing in the pool,
yeah, like you're just slightly above it.
He's gonna have to do one more pool here.
Oh yeah, that's like 20 health or something left.
Yeah.
And
the nice thing is that he does have both visors. That's time.
That's gonna be GG for Nanocite.
Alrighty. That was a good race.
Yeah, that was. Ended up being pretty close. There he is, the man himself. Congrats.
Hello.
Congrats, Nanocite.
I got bullied really hard.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did, dude.
Ridley and Exo were just in cahoots with each other, I guess.
I guess so.
So, what was going on in Subchamber 3, by the way? We noticed that you kind of stood there and took a few attacks.
I don't know.
AWP is just entering the Exo fight now. So, do we want to talk about that boost ball placement?
Yes. I did not like that. I needed it to get plasma, and I did not know that, and that made me kind of upset.
Yeah. Ow. That
audio. Oh.
Can
Turn off the audio because I think the lag is affecting it hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can turn that off.
Can we?
Okay, there we go. I fixed
There
it.
we go. Thank you. Yeah. So, you gave us, like, 2 heart attacks this run, by the way. Going to Life Grove and Vent Shaft.
Yeah, I quickly realized that I didn't have boost ball when I tried going to Life Grove.
Yeah. It looked like I mean, I was thinking you were at least going to check the Vent Shaft item, but then you didn't have the boost ball to collect it.
Yeah, I also realized that as well.
What are your overall thoughts on the seed, though? Like, good, bad, okay?
Artifacts were really great.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like plasma at all.
Yeah, we were sitting there just wondering, like, where is Plasma going to be? And THK here just jokingly says before you get it, like, oh, what if it's in Life Grove? They just got Boost Ball.
Yeah. Yeah. I was throwing around possibilities of where it could.
Yeah.
It seems AWP had the same train of thought I did. As soon as he got Boost Ball, immediately went to Life Grove.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. How about the Boost Ball placement, though? Top of Root Cave.
Yeah, I did not like that. Let's see. Oh right, Phazon suit.
Oh, yeah. Phazon
That
on
was not
Thardus.
expected.
No, I don't think any of us expected that. We were just expecting the usual. But, no, as it turns out, both Zoid and Thardus had some goodies this time. I really can't think of anything else to ask you.
Yeah.
I mean, the seed was pretty linear, all things considered. Just a few decisions you made that AWP didn't.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say about this seed?
Not really, no.
Really? Well, again, congrats, Nanocite. Good race.
Yep.
I also died, which actually it made me feel better because my heart was really going to when I was at 33.
Oh yeah, we were like, oh,
Yeah, that was stressful to watch.
I mean, I was giving out hope that you would make it through EXO with that low health, but
Yeah. We'll get to talk to AWP here in just a little bit. He's on Subchamber 4 of EXO.
and there's really no reason for him not to finish up the Essence fight either.
Yeah, he's right here. Any questions from chat?
Yeah, if chat has any questions for our runner, let us know.
We'll make sure and ask him for you.
And AWP just finished up the EXO fight. Gonna be going into Essence, I imagine. Yep, that is what he's doing.
Yeah, Asder, I have no idea.
Someone from Retro. That much is obvious. I'm pretty sure. And it looks like AWP is opting to go for pool cancels instead of attack cancels. That is, yeah. AWP
Oh,
getting an unfortunate pool skip. Oh, and he gets another one. I didn't think he was close enough to EXO to do that.
oh yeah, he's close enough. He's like right on the border though.
Ah, man. I think that's far enough to get another pool.
I think it
It
is
is.
too.
Oh yeah, I also got 5 pulls, which made me sad.
Oh, yeah. It was just like a little bit on. I think it was the third pool was giving you trouble, it looked like, for some of the pool cancels.
Yeah.
AWP trying to do pool cancels some more. And he gets another pool skip.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Prime is very close to the corpse right now.
Yeah, one needs to move her away.
It looks like that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
AWP is doing a good job with these pool cancels. I'm not so sure about the position here, though.
Oh,
That looks like a pool.
unless Essence moved, that's
Okay.
up. Okay, cool. We're good there.
Um.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Essence being a little bit rude here. And I think he can kill with this pool as long as he gets some good pool cancels. Um, I don't think attack cancels are what you want. Yeah, those weren't even Okay.
Oh, there we go.
AWP is done.
Alrighty, let's get him in here for the post-match interview.
Mm-hmm.
Diggle, did you set him to just flamethrower?
He did.
I just noticed that. Did we see where flamethrower was?
We did not.
No.
Haven't seen the credits.
Flame charge combos except for supers don't show up in the.
Oh, they don't?
Nope.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Alright, we'll see if we can get AWP in here. Has he gotten the invite yet?
It just may not have seen.
Uh,
Sure.
oh, he's joined the Discord.
Yo, what's up?
Oh,
Hey,
there
what's up,
he is.
AWP?
Sorry, I had to my Dolphin has exclusive audio, so I had to wait until the end of the credits before I
Oh,
could
okay.
like halfway close it out.
Yeah.
But yeah. That was it was an okay seed. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
I made a
Use-
few routing mistakes, like especially in the beginning, and then shouldn't have fought Flagra, shouldn't have fought the ghosts. Labs were useless. Yeah, just a few places I could have not bothered checking and could have saved like maybe a half hour.
Yeah, well, you and Nanocite both checked Flagra and Wild, so
Mm,
that was kind of evened out, and it just so happened that Boost and Flamethrower and Plasma Beam ended up being in front of Mines.
where was Flamethrower? I never saw that.
I misspoke. I didn't mean Flamethrower. I meant Plasma Beam. That was
Sorry?
my bad. I meant Plasma Beam, not Flamethrower.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have checked Life Grove before. Just like I should have went the other way and just
Yeah,
checked Plasma. Yeah.
yeah, we were talking about that. Like, I think there's more checks going through front of Mines than there for Life Grove.
Yeah. Yeah, but the artifacts were in they're pretty good places this time.
Yeah, those are really nice placements for the artifacts. It just so happens Ice Runes East was plasma locked is all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really think there's much else to say.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, I guess
GG's to both of you.
Sorry?
Definitely a GG's to both of you guys.
Oh, thanks.
yeah, Ridley was a little bit rude to both of you, but
Yeah.
it was really close. I think
Yeah, I'm
Nano.
surprised I got a snipe for the first time on GameCube.
Yeah,
I didn't think I would get it, but yeah, that was nice.
it
Sorry, go
was.
ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think Essence, Nano finished up Essence about the same time you entered EXO.
Okay. Yeah, my Essence fight was a little bad too.
Well, Nano didn't pick up the Ice Spreader and you did, so you had a little bit of a shorter fight just off of that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I also died
Where?
Yeah.
on EXO.
Oh,
He died at sub chamber 4.
yeah, I almost died at Flogger. All for a missile.
So yeah, I think that's just about gonna wrap it up. Follow our runners, AWP and Nanocite. They both deserve it. Follow our tracker, Digglewrath. Without him, you wouldn't be able to get the items all nice and neatly tracked. And follow my co-commentator here, Dante, as well.
Yeah, give a follow to my co-commentator TA.
And with that, we'll go ahead and let you guys go. Congrats to you again, Nanosite. GG's to both of you, and
GG.
good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
All right, take care.
See y'all around.